I know it's in the middle of the night, but by the time y'all see this, hopefully y'all have had a good sleep and have had coffee because you're going to need it. Going back to, I think it was November of 2020, I had put up a video about green zones. A lot of people were like, wow. And then I had a big group of people being like, really? They didn't think such a thing would ever happen. And I prayed it wouldn't. I have something to show you guys. It's just bear with me. I need to pull this up. This is very concerning. Okay. Let me just share my screen here. They've done some things here in New York State, but let me tell you what, this is ridiculous. Bill filed in Washington would authorize strike force to involuntary detain these type of families. During a Zoom meeting. So the Washington State Board of Health may soon amend state law to authorize the involuntary detainment of residents as young as 5 years old into I want you guys to take a good, hard, long look. So again, I put that video out in 2020, and I believe it was like, I don't know, November of 2020. I can try to pull it up and put it in the description. A proposed revision to include this protocol, okay, under the, yeah, there you go. Emergency detention. Immediately. This is happening in Washington State, you guys. Okay? And then I looked this up. Okay? Let me get back to my other screen now. And we're going to go to that for a moment. Let me just type this back in. So it's Access Washington. I will also add this into the description of this video. This is insane. Let me just send this to my email so I can bring it up on my screen. Okay. I'm going to stop sharing this for a moment. Let me just go back to it and make sure that you guys pretty much get the gist. I mean, you guys, we don't need to really go into this a whole lot. It legalizes the isolation and detainment of American citizens who fail to voluntarily comply with these. For a period not to exceed 10 days. And actually, well, I can go to the other screen after, but here is that number that I just looked up. They actually included that. So here's the whole procedure with everything here. And this was, look at that date. Isn't that interesting? Yeah, that's around the date that I did my video talking about green zones, around there. So it was either, I think mine was 2020 though, but how is this certified on this? Because they were trying to do this then, just like they tried to do here in New York. So I don't expect this is actually going to happen. However, they did try this in New York, but they didn't call them internment camps. They just said that they could detain you for any reason if they had any suspect to anything. Yep. So that's what we're looking at. In what point are people going to say no? And they're actually going to understand, like, look, no. So, yeah, found that kind of odd. So I'm going to go back into my email and I'm going to grab this other link. Let me just refresh that real quick. Here we go. Sorry if my hand was all up in here in the camera, but I have a touch screen, so. Sorry guys, I got up out of bed to do this. So this is for Washington State, and this is the legislator. There's this right here. There is a PDF. Procedures for isolation or quarantine. At his or her sole discretion, a local health officer may issue an emergency detention order, causing a person or group of persons to be immediately detained for purposes of isolation or quarantine in accordance with subsection 3 of this section. You or may petition the Superior Court ex parte. Yeah, remember those words? Those ex parte words? We talked about that in other aspects too. So this is a long read, and I'm just going to scroll real quick to show you how long of a read this is. It's not like majorly long. It's a whole lot of stuff. Well, let's just go ahead and read some more. So I just read that part about involuntary detention or purpose of isolation or quarantine. So for section C, has first made reasonable efforts which shall be documented to obtain voluntarily compliance and requests for medical examination, testing, treatment, counseling. Here you go. What, are they not giving us a choice now? I mean, I don't live in Washington, but it starts in one place and then you know what could happen. This is absolutely insane. Yeah. So, the jurisdiction of the health department to enforce immediate orders. So, this is something that's actually in. Yep. So, over here, they also have your House of Representative, your Senate. I suggest anyone living in Washington, and even if you don't, to get a hold of them and start something the way they did in New York to stop that. So that's pretty much it, y'all. I've been looking some stuff up here in the Adirondacks, and there's something that I want to bring you guys tomorrow. It's just, I need a night's sleep to do this. Getting some things together with some things that I found concerning trees. There's just some things that I've been seeing, and I'm not going to lie, I'm putting my faith in God, but I'm concerned because I know what people can do. Yep. So once I get those things together, sometime tomorrow or Tuesday, I plan on getting that video out. Until then, please again, keep Prepping 101 in your prayers. I love him very much. He's one of my best friends. And it's getting weird, folks. It's getting real weird. All right. Well, anyways, anyone that's up, please do not let this keep you up. Get a good night rest, because many of us will be getting things out to you tomorrow. And I have a lot to show you. I just need to get a good night's sleep, get it together, and I will be getting it right out there. Okay, we're going to get through this. It's going to be fine. It's just going to need a whole lot of us, people together, whether you disagree or agree, okay? And the enemies out there attacking people and wearing people down, I'm praying for you. We're all praying. We need to be uplifting each other and upholding one another. We need strength, and our strength comes right from Him. Amen? Okay. So, where God is concerned, no one can be against us. There will be people against us, but through Him, they'll get squashed. Yeah. Our real freedom comes from God, not from man. All right. Y'all have a good night's sleep. God bless.